Hello, my lovelies. I don't know where to start. I don't know why I put myself in this position, but it's about to go down. We are about to declutter and organize this kitchen. We won't be spring cleaning the kitchen or deep cleaning in the kitchen because I'm gonna do some short clips of me, cleaning different areas of the kitchen. But this video is part of me reinventing myself and getting my home and my life together. I've had some life events happen recently where I lost a family member, and we're in the process of emptying her house. And she's the organized hoarder. Her home is beautifully organized, and it's just woken me up for me to realize that when I pass away, which I will do at some stage eventually, I don't want it to be another 50 years. What are the things that my daughter, I've only got one child, what's the things that she's going to have to deal with to get rid of? So I've gone on the internet and I found a few video about death. It's called death cleaning. I can't remember the author of it, but if you look it up, and I'll link it in my description below. So I'm doing a death clean in my entire house, and also what I call a return of your bond clean. If you ever rent a house, I mean, we own our home, but if you ever rent your house and you want your deposit back, you have to leave it to this at the standard at which they gave it to you. That kind of clean and declutter is what I'm doing. Well, in this video, I'm going to declutter and organize my kitchen. I want to make it as short as possible. I don't want it to be too long. My kitchen is the tiniest kitchen. It works perfect for me. If you guys know anything about my story, I moved from a beautiful 5-bedroom house, amazing house, but I just couldn't keep on top of things. It was just on top of me. I was miserable, and we've moved into another property, our second property, which life is just blissful here. So now I'm just letting go of things that's not going to serve me, things that if I was to pass away tomorrow, it would be a burden to my daughter, my friends, and my family. So yes, come and declutter and organize with me. And if you're at that stage or you wish to go along that journey, join me. Join me, get your dusters out. Don't go out and start spending on those little baskets and all of that. Declutter and declutter first. And once you declutter, you know about the amount of things that you are going to manage after that. You can go out and buy your beautiful baskets to organize your stuff, which is what I'm going to do. You guys are lovely and you will not judge me, but if you wish to judge me because I haven't deep cleaned my kitchen for a long time. My kitchen literally is, there's one word for it, it's nasty. Let's say it as it is. The type of person I am though is when you come into my home, I get compliments all the time how beautiful my home is, how organized it is, and it's because people do not go into my cupboards. I'm the type of person who stick it in the cupboard, it's out the way. My services will always be clean, tidy, and organized. But inside my drawers, it's going to be a different story. I love cleaning products, and right now, this era of my life that I'm in, I don't wish to declutter my cleaning products. I still love them. I don't have excess amount. I probably have one of everything. But I like what I like, and I'm going to keep what I like. So I'm going to show you inside my cupboards of what I'm dealing with. Get yourself a beverage, or even do it with me. Get in your kitchen and start with me. There are different ways in which you can do it. You don't have to do what I'm doing and do the whole thing from top to bottom. My kitchen is like, what's one end? That's another end. My kitchen is so tiny, you can hardly swing a cat in here. So you can do it that way if you're dealing with a small space, or if you have the time. I have adult ADHD and I will do 3 things at once. I'll get all 3 completed, but that is me. But today I've switched off I put my phone on do not disturb. I'm going to go out and close my gate because I'm not going to deal with anyone, and I'm going to get stuck into getting this done. So if you want to do a cupboard at a time, a drawer at a time, if that's what your family permits, if you have children. My daughter is 20, she's going to be 27 years old in 2 weeks. and I'm an empty nester. She doesn't live at home. It's just me and hubby basically. So, and I'm building I'm rebranding myself. I'm growing a business, building a business from the ground up. So I have to do that, but I have time. I've allocated time for me to do this. It's not going to be about 7 or 8 videos of this series, me decluttering and organizing my life. So yes, let me just show you what we're dealing with. I might have to take this camera off here to show you inside my cupboards. Let's get down to business. Right, so let me just open. I don't know if you guys can see. You know, I need to take you guys off the tripod. I'm going to take you off the tripod, so I'll come back. So basically, my kitchen is this small. This is where the fridge is, and I've got a door behind me, my air fryer, kettle, microwave, my toast is on top of the fridge. Spin around that's a set of cupboards down there, a set of cupboards up there, set of cupboards down there, set of cupboards under the sink, and some overhead cupboards. So that's basically what you're working with in my space. But now let's get down to the nitty gritty. This is the under the sink cupboard. This is what we're dealing with right here. I'm not proud of it. This is my truth. You know, there's some stuff underneath there that don't belong there. Let's move on. Overhead, this is my hosting cupboard where, you know, birthday parties, Christmas, I pull those dishes out. Don't use them very often. And next to it, I have my everyday sort of drinking glass and plates. Close that, and this is where it gets embarrassing. My containers are down there, and that cupboard goes back there. And I don't know what's behind there. For all I know, somebody probably is around there hiding. Then I have my first utensil drawer. Not so bad. It's my everyday things that I use. Down there, I have my towels and my cling film and foil and freezer bags and reusable bags. Down here, it's a little bit embarrassing. It's I cook almost every day. I try to organize it. I try, but it just, you know, it just isn't working. I have my oven there and my cooker, fruit basket. The fruits are in the fridge. And my things that I reach for when I'm cooking are there. Down there, my bin's down there. Now let's pan around into, oh Lord help, another cupboard with my husband mainly uses that. The tea cupboard, the disastrous tea cupboard on top of my fridge, which I just don't like what's going on up there. I have trays, too many trays. Inside here, my spice cupboard and my cups, and on top there, I think my daughter lived at home. She had some baking stuff. I've not gone up there. And you know, just different bins that I keep bread and biscuit, seasoning for my cooking, and spices and all of that good stuff. And down here, my husband has his cupboard with his kind of stuff down there. So that's basically it, guys. That is it. Wish me luck while I tackle all of this. We're going to get down to business. I'm going to put you back on the tripod and you're going to come on this journey with me. So let's do it. just taking out all of my dishes and my cups. That's it there. Guys, I don't know what I was thinking. Let me bring you closer. I don't know for what reason have I got these, the empty pudding pots. You know, when you have desserts, empty pots. I've got 2, 4, 6 of them. Well, anyway, I kind of know why. I have a husband who likes to keep things, and he keeps them, and I just, because we've got room for it, I just let it be. Those are shot glasses, like we have 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. We never take shots. Like these with 8 yogurts in them from Aldi, and we just decided to keep them. Have we ever used them? No. Stella glasses, I don't know where those are from. I think back in the days, maybe 20 odd years ago, when I used to have a pub job. I got those. I don't know, like mismatched chip plates. Like I've got my job cut out. So that is these cupboards up here, and what I've just pulled out. I can't believe like I have this much stuff in a tiny kitchen. Now let's move on to the next cupboard. I'll see you soon for that. Like, I know I'm only human and I'm not the only person who do it. You know, like even things like this that I make candle with belongs in the basement downstairs. I'm only human. I just stick it in there and it end up being there. I'm sure it's probably there for over a year. There is so many things down here that does not belong here. It's like, you know, my pot covers when I just moved in here 7 years ago. It's like we moved last minute without even really proper planning. Like we just shoved things in places and think, okay, we'll get back to it later to reorganize. Probably once we've settled in, and we've not done that. Like pot covers, like flower vase, like these things do not belong in this space. Like, what are they doing here? I don't know, but let me just get on with this cupboard and get rid of all this stuff. This caddy, I don't even use it anymore. It's just collecting stuff. Just collecting stuff. Like, that belongs upstairs. That's what I clean the bathroom with. Like, I'm gonna do a separate video with the cleaning products, my everyday cleaning products that I use. That will be different. I mean, it's not even dirty down here. It's just, you know, I intended was to line the cupboard with this. It just never happened. I don't even know that it's gonna happen today. We'll see. We'll see. This typically is my cleaning carrot that I walk around with and clean when I'm cleaning the house, like my glass cleaner. Oh, what's that? Oh, see what I mean? I picked it up when I was cleaning the last time, and I just stuck it in there with the intention to put it where it belonged, and it never got there. So my aim for this room is, and every room minus the entryway is very tiny, so I won't get that goal, is to declutter at least 24 items, 24 items out of every room that I'm decluttering. So I'll count and see how many items I'm going to declutter, whether that is. And when I'm doing my decluttering, guys, I keep stuff, I donate stuff, and I return stuff. That's what I do. Keep, and I throw some stuff as well. Throw, keep, donate, return. And when I say return, my friends will give me food in Tupperwares or bring a pot of food, and I need to return those items. And of course, there's chipped and broken stuff that you'll come across, you throw, and you have majority of stuff that you're going to keep, and things that you're going to give to a better home. They no longer serve you. So make your piles. I'll be making my piles. I'll show you what I get rid of. But yes, so that's my everyday basket. That goes in my go in another room where it belongs pile. That goes there. So yes, my everyday cleaner. I love this cleaner. It's rhubarb smell. I love that. My glass cleaner. I have in here in a glass bottle air freshener. I walk around, but the last thing I do every room is spray. This is for clothes, but I use it to remove spots on the carpet and on the sofa. I literally, when I'm cleaning every week, wherever I see a spot that needs mastering straight away, I don't leave it. So it's almost finished. It's there, and that is my polished surfaces. I've got this in here. I normally, when I'm finished, I throw like this down plug holes to. It's a anti-block and drain stick. So yes, my gloves, my glass cloth that I clean with, my microfiber cloth that I clean with. I clean with loads of my microfiber cloths. I love them. So that's my little cleaning, everyday cleaning tabby. That's another, that's the cloth I use. This is the new one to clean the kitchen surfaces every day. Like cleaning surfaces by Minky. That's a powerful high density microfiber. This is antibacterial cleaning pad. Scrubs, absorbs and shine. I absolutely love this thing. My friend promised me some more as well. She's gonna drop that off. So on a night I just wet it quick. You can't wash these in the washing machine. I soak them overnight in bleach and hot water. That's how you wash it. And my trusty duster. I love this duster, guys. I absolutely love this duster because you can get over every surface. You know, every little surface. You can get over them. You can also straighten it. And yeah, I love this duster. Yes. So yeah, then I have another. This is for my baby. I'll go through cleaning products in another video, but another set of cleaning products that I don't use every day, but they're to hand, my oven cleaner, my pink stuff for my husband. Yeah, and stuff that does not belong in here. That kind of stuff. So I'll see you for another cupboard. When I get on with this cupboard, I am absolutely flabbergasted at the amount of stuff I actually really own in this kitchen. Not just me, my husband. And don't forget, I have a husband that doesn't throw things away, likes to hang on to things. And on that note, there's some stuff over here that are his that I would get rid of, but I'm not here to declutter his things because those over here, that pile there is his like stuff. I won't declutter his personal stuff that I didn't buy. He got a 50th cup for his birthday from his niece. He got that emergency brew from our daughter, and this is from our daughter, but I know he uses this all the time. So I won't be decluttering his stuff. I'm decluttering the stuff that I purchased and brought into this house, and some of the stuff that he brought in here but they're broken or we don't use them, or I know those things are more like a no-brainer and he won't care. But let me show you at the absolute horror of my stuff. And there's two cupboards that I haven't gotten to. I haven't gotten to the upper cupboard there yet. After I pack stuff in, this one's a quick one. I'll just, everything in there I need, so I'll just wipe it out and put those back. But this is the absolute shock horror of my stuff. Like, look at that. Like, look at stuff. Like, just stuff. Like, let me spin around. Just stuff. Like, stuff. And that cupboard up there, I haven't even gotten to yet. That's just stuff. But it doesn't even end there, guys. Let me just show you my living room. That pile there, right here, is I'm going to donate. That's the donate. So don't serve me any longer. That up here, they belong in another space. And let me just turn you around. Those down there are going to go, those there, they're going to go in the bin basically. They are rubbish. Those down there need to go back in the cupboard. In the cupboard, look, the stuff that I didn't even know we had, like knives over there. So I'm doing pretty well, I would say. I'm just shocked at the amount of stuff that we manage. Those down there are to be returned to the rightful owner, my friends who fed me at some point. So yes, I'm going to return to the shock horror. The cupboards, inside the cupboards, let me just show you. There was a leak underneath that one that needed to be addressed. Look how filthy those are. They need to be cleaned. I think they're just stains really in those. These need to be cleaned out. And there is one that is pretty disgraceful. This one up here is disgraceful. When I tell you the filth, the absolute filth that was in there. Look up there. That's where the spices used to sit, and I've not cleaned that. I'm absolutely disgusted, and if you are as well, and if you judge me, that is okay. But I just want to tell you guys, I just want to absolutely let me flip this camera around. I just want you guys to just see the truth. I don't want you to think that I had my life together. I am getting my life together. I am pretty much getting my life together. Now that I've decluttered, separated the stuff that's going to go back, and I know what I basically want to organize, I'm going to get a few organizing things, cute things to organize my stuff, because that is what I do. That's who I am. That's what brings me joy. The season of my life that I'm in now, I am going to I'm going to now start drinking out of my best cups. I'm not going to save them any longer for, special occasions. I'm going to drink out of them every day. That's where I'm at. I'm going to use my stuff. I'm going to drink out of the best. I'm going to eat out of the best plates. I've pretty much, once I put things back in place, I'll come back and touch base with you guys. I want to know who's doing this with me, who's going to come on this journey, this 7-day journey with me, basically getting my space together. I've pretty much been getting my personal life together, but I need my physical space together. I need my body temple together in this season. I'm snatching my life. I am snatching my life. When I come down in my kitchen every day, I want to feel happy. I want to feel like joy. I want to look at my things I own and feel good. I want to think like, okay, if I was to pass away, it's not junk for my family to sift through. It's like, okay, I'll take that, I'll give that, I'll donate that. I want them to make those kind of decisions. So yeah, let me get on with the wiping out the cupboards and putting my things away, and I'll touch base with you guys again soon. I feel so light already. But to be honest, I'm going to have to get rid of some of the things that I'm throwing away and giving away before my husband comes home, because he will be in a mood when he sees the pile that's leaving the house. And I don't want that man in the mood. In my home, I want peace. And I'm going to do whatever it is to maintain peace in this home, because it's a happy home. It's important for my house to be clean and organized. But most important, it's important for me to have a happy marriage and a peaceful life. So let me go address that part first. I'll touch base with you guys soon. Guys, it is the next day, and we're still at it. I said this was going to just be a declutter and organizing video, which it really still is a declutter and organizing. But I really had to pull the cleaning products out for this one, because it was disgraceful, like shameful. Like, it's been a whole year since I have really done a deep clean in the kitchen. Like, this is the back of the fridge, like that is the back of the fridge. It's like filthy. I want to fill you guys in on a little bit of what's been going on so far, but I want to sit down. I really want to sit down, so I'm going to grab a chair and sit down. I'm going to grab a chair and sit down and have a little chat with you guys about this decluttering thing and how I'm finding it. I've always decluttered. I'm using one hand. You see that wall right there, guys? It's part of the kitchen. It's behind the fridge. It's never been painted. When I painted, I'm a starter, but I'm not a finisher. Let me get real with you. I'm a starter, but not exactly a finisher. Let me take that back. The old Avia was a starter, but not a finisher. But in this season, I'm going to make sure I am a finisher. I'm going to start things and I'm going to finish things. It's crazy how everybody want my home. Everybody, compliment me all the time how beautiful my home is. A friend of mine sent me a message the other day. She said every time she come to my house and go home, she feels like throwing away her entire house. Then another friend of mine came here the other day and she lives about 10 minutes away from me, and I messaged her, say, oh, hey, I hope you made it home safe, blah blah blah. And that was like 2 hours later, and she's like, no, I'm not home yet. After being to your house, Avia, I'm just so depressed. I'm like, I don't even want to go back and face my home. I am just wandering the streets basically. And I'm like, on the surface I have it all the way together. Like, as long as you don't pull anything out or open any cupboards, Avia, have it together. But this season of my life, this version of me, reinventing myself, creating the life that I truly, truly want to live. How do I put it? I'm not chasing perfection. I'm just creating happy. That's what I'm creating. And yesterday, it's so funny because I finished, I had to stop earlier than I wanted to. I mean, I was tired, but I knew my husband was coming home. My husband has when he's attached to something, my husband doesn't let anything go like that. And I knew he was getting home fastish. So I'm like, okay. I had a bag with stuff to throw away and a bag with stuff to donate. I had some stuff, 2 items to return to friends. And I'm like, I don't want him to come and see this because he will just be in a bad mood because he is not one to let go. So what I strategically did was throw the things in the bin, put the other bag in the basement, but I left out like it must have been about 5 to 10 items on the side. And I'm like, when he walked in, I'm like, oh, I'm getting rid of these. He doesn't know that there's a whole bag downstairs. Then I need to buy some new cups. I'll show you once I finish what I've done with the cupboards. I went to buy some new cups because most of the cups were chipped, and the B&M who bought my cups from the last time, the teacups from, they still have the same cups. So, and I realized there were limited supply, so I ran there, got some, brought it back, put it in the cupboard. He came home and I'm like, opened the cupboard and he goes, have we only got 6 cups? He said, have we only got 60 cups? And I said to him, the less we have to manage, the easier life is going to be. I'm the person who washes the cups. I'm the person who have to pull all these cups out to clean behind. I'm not asking you to do these things, and I'm not fussing with you, and I'm not having a bad energy. I just get on and do it, and I want to make my life easier. And I showed him a couple of cups, a couple of these personal cups that I didn't declutter, like ones that I got from a gift like from his niece for his 50th, 2 from our daughter that he got. I said, hey, they're still here. And he said, oh, there is this one cup that I don't see that I really like. I'd like drinking my cold drink out of it. I've never seen this man drink cold drink out of this cup. I don't know when he drinks it out of it. But it was in his cupboard. He's got a personal cupboard. So I'm like, oh no, I haven't thrown that away. I've still got that. knowing it was in the declutter bag downstairs. So as soon as he left this morning, I was in that bag and I took that cup out. And as soon as he walked through the door this afternoon, I'm like, babes, that cup, I moved it from where it was and I put it back in your cupboard so you know exactly where it is when you want it. The thing is, I can always declutter my husband. There's things that I haven't finished decluttering, but I can't declutter the way I want to declutter because I don't want to put him in a bad mood. So what I'm gonna do with my glasses, I'm going to buy a new set of glasses, drinking glasses, because I have literally don't have a set. They're just broken or chipped, and I've got to make like mismatched ones. I'm not really taking them out yet. I'm going to replace them first because if he opens a cupboard and it's empty, he'll question it. But if he opens the cupboard and there's new drink glasses, it's like, there's glasses, there's no problem. I spent my money, so what? But yeah, that's how it's going so far. It's going really well. I was tired last night. I was exhausted. My kitchen is small and perfectly formed. It's the size that's easy for me to stay on top of, me to manage every day. Our last home that we owned, the kitchen was massive and it was like, I mean, I did have cleaners that would clean that kitchen, but it was for me every day to be on top of, because yes, your cleaner might come in once a week, but they getting down to the grime, like that one would take you out. So even though this was a big mammoth task for me, I managed it. I literally have two cupboards left, two tiny cupboards left, and I'm basically done with the kitchen, and I will reveal it to you guys. And there is another side of the wall over there where the bin is. I moved the fridge over there so I can clean where the fridge is. I'm gonna put the fridge back here. That side of the wall, I didn't finish painting it because I don't particularly like the paint in the kitchen, because it was meant to be this grey kitchen paint, and when I bought it and took it home and started to paint, I noticed it looked blue, just like it does. And blue is not my colour, it just isn't. So I just didn't bother painting that side, and that was 2 years ago. So I'm going to complete that, because I say, well, winners don't quit and quitters don't win, and I'm going to finish strong. Yes, it's been a process. I think the kitchen is the hardest or the biggest task, because I've been on this declutter journey for a good few years now. But like I say, when I moved into the kitchen, because it was my least favorite room of the house because it was small, I was never used to a small kitchen. I always had, big, beautiful kitchens. It was like I had no love for this kitchen. But I'm in love with the kitchen. I've learned to love everything that I own and be grateful, because I see people every day that don't have, or people, now look at the war that's going on and people are losing. And I wake up every day now and I'm grateful that I have a kitchen that I can cook. I make the most beautiful meals out of this kitchen. I'm not gonna go on for much longer. I'm gonna get on with the rest of the cleaning, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. Even though it's the next day, I'm wearing my kitchen cleaning uniform, and yes, I'm gonna get on with it. See you again soon. See you in a minute. Bye. Catch you soon. Is finally done. When I tell you it has taken me longer than anticipated. It's taken me 3 days. I thought I was gonna knock this out in a day, but then we kind of moved the goalposts really. At first, I was going to do cupboard by cupboard, and then I realized I can't do cupboard by cupboard because I have to rehouse and rejig some things for it to work. When I tell you this kitchen was not working for us, it wasn't working for us. It's nothing to do with the size. As you can see, it's a cozy space. It's small. It works for us. It's just myself and my husband. Like I said, we've moved from a bigger house before, 5-bedroom, gorgeous, luxurious home. That was we bit off too much with that house, so now there are tenants in that house, and the tenants that are in this house, they've gone somewhere else. So this is not our forever house, but it's our now home. We're very happy. Yes, we are going to completely gut the kitchen and redo the kitchen within the next year. We're having a new kitchen, and that was where the problem started. I had neglected this kitchen for so long because the plan was always, oh, we're getting a new kitchen, so let's just ignore this kitchen, and it just got out of hand. But I'm happy to say it's done, and I'll talk you through what I've done. Let me just show you kind of inside the cupboards. So as you can see, this is the full kitchen basically. This is what you see is what you get, and we love it. So let's go into the cupboards. Let me just switch you around. Right, so I'm at the other end now where the fridge was, so that's where I was standing just now. So our fridge is here, that's on top of our fridge. You know, cute little decor. Down there we have our bin down at that side there. And yes, so let me just stand back here. This is our kind of hot drink. I've got a couple of teapot. Well, I've got a teapot and a milk jug there, and some coffee stuff up there, and our cups just there. It's two of us. They are 2, 4, 6 cups there. That's plenty for 2 people. Because I don't like stacks of dirty dishes, so we wash our dishes. That's our little setup there. Air fryer and our kettle and our coffee and tea and what do you call that, cinnamon. So let me just open inside this cupboard. I'm so proud of this space. So I'm going to decant my spices in those jars. They're still currently in that jar, in that container. I need to label and just rehouse sort of extras in there, and that's it. Let me open the next cupboard next to it, and it's basically the same. You know, it will be easier for me to maintain. I just pull like a bin out, clean as I go along. I'll do a separate video on how I'm planning on cleaning and maintaining this kitchen. So that's that. And this is kind of another cupboard down here with like just some extra bits in there. And then next to it, this was what the disaster was before. You know, we have sort of that. This is it. It's not even finished organizing, but I still need to do some stuff. I've decanted some stuff, and if you remember before, my pots was down there, my food was up there, and it just was not working. So for now, that works. And if we come this way, underneath my sink, I have my little sort of what do you call those thingamajiggies for hot and cold beverages, and that's just some extra stuff. We have room, so I don't mind keeping like my candles and a few other bits and bobs there. Over on this side, I have my cleaning products up here. That's my everyday cleaning product. That's just some extras over there. My pots are down there, my pot lids are down there, and my containers are down there. And next to it in the next cupboard is my pots. Now I feel so much better about these, because before I used to have to fight to get a pot out. Now I don't have to fight to get a pot out. I can see everything because I have decluttered and organized. Down here I have my cutleries. I'm happy with those. You know, any extras or spares that I haven't been using, I have gotten rid of those. And below that I have kind of my tea towels and cling film and all that, and my rolling pin and freezer and fridge bags there, and ice cube bags there. And then up here is just a little, I have my what do you call it, my lamp. Put my lamp in, got a bit of ambiance going on most of the time. Then above it, now I moved. This used to be a cupboard that I used to have my plates that I entertained. I moved that and I put my cups here now, and my drinking glasses here now, and that works. And then this other cupboard next to it, I have my plates. which up there kind of my entertaining stuff, and that's my everyday thing there. That's it. And then over there I have my hood and my cooker, and next to it I have like my oils and salt and black pepper I use regularly, and below that I have my husband's cupboard, which he has his, and those are his nuts and his, his snacks there. He's a snacky person. I am not really. So let me just pan you back around to myself. It has been a journey. It has been a journey with this kitchen, guys. I showed this kitchen. Yes, they're the embarrassing bits of me not cleaning on top of my cupboards for over a year. Me not cleaning underneath my fridge for months. And it got really nasty. It's the truth. I had to show you the truth. I wouldn't want to pretend like, hey, and my blinds were pretty filthy. I think I might have clips. I don't know if I have clips. My blinds that were in front of me, they were pretty dirty as well. Because I had, and with my blinds, I think I probably hadn't cleaned them for a couple of months. That's it. My blinds get dirty pretty fast. And that's it basically. But I would say, I'm so happy. I am so pleased. It's not about being perfect. It's the space that makes us happy. I love coming down here in the morning and just making my beverage. I've always loved cooking. I've always enjoyed cooking in my kitchen. That will continue. I will make even more wonderful dishes in my kitchen because it's my space. But I just enjoy coming in the morning and having, making my hot beverage before I do my devotional and just enjoying the space. Even sometimes I just come down and just stand in here. It's not my favorite room of the house because I need a new kitchen. The sink everything needs to be changed basically, and we're going to do it. That was always the plan, but the reason why it's taken us so long is because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to move the kitchen to the basement where we would be able to have a dining table and a much larger space. But we had to live in this for a while before we made that decision. And since my daughter has moved out and moved into her own place and we see how this space works for us, it's just perfect. We don't need to go down to another set of steps to go into the basement. The basement is going to continue being my husband's man cave and the utility space. We plan on doing some work down there just to freshen it up. And my next room that I'm going to do is my living room, and it's not as bad as my kitchen. My living room will pretty much take me my living room will take me maybe, I say, 2 hours to do. But please do join me. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please share this video. I plan to give you loads of cleaning, organizing, decorating, updating your life, leveling up, stepping up, that kind of thing. And I know you guys will appreciate it. If you're here for this, you're going to be loving whatever else I come with. I can tell you that. I can assure you that. Yes, so if I may have said it in a previous clip, it's the first time I'm doing kind of vlog style where I'm moving about, so please forgive me if this is all over the place. But I enjoy doing it, and my history is I always keep my space aesthetically beautiful. Everyone that walks into my home always compliment me on how beautiful my home is because that's how I keep it. But if you open a cupboard, it's a different story. Just don't open the cupboards because I don't always have them together. And I've changed that narrative. I'm organizing every single space because when my space when inside my cupboards isn't organized, I can feel it within myself. I feel a bit unsettled, like my life isn't together. Since I've bought bins and organized the cupboards, I feel so much better. My bedroom, you guys will love me doing bedroom. And some spaces, it's going to be makeovers because my hallway is very tiny, but I'm going to do a DIY project in there. Outside my kitchen there's a small space where I put junk. It's junk. I will show you. I plan on transforming that space to a little bit of a pantry kind of thing. So you guys will come with me on that ride for all of those loads more goodies. Thank you so much. Tell me what your spaces are like, what the plans are. Are you going to do it along with me? And you guys are going to be able to share over on YouTube, on Instagram. You can send me pictures of what your spaces look like, even before you transform it, during and after the transformation. If you're coming along this journey with me, guys, I enjoy this project so much. I love you, and I will see you soon. Please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now. Until next time.